Yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to the
Sadly Relatable podcast.
We back, baby!
Yay!
Ooh, I feel like mine was a bit rusty because we actually missed a week.
I had to save it.
Yeah. Guys, we're back from
Yours
our
is very
break.
loud.
I'm gassed. Sorry, no, I was shouting.
No, it's actually quite loud.
No,
Maybe my ears are sensitive
you're
from
weird.
them
What,
balloons.
like, I can tell you something.
You keep it the same each
It's
time.
the same every single episode, and you're always like, "It's too loud. It's too loud."
Okay, just turn yours down a little bit.
That doesn't make sense. Oh gosh, it's the same every episode. Every episode you say it's too loud.
So maybe just turn it down.
Turn it down.
And yeah, sometimes he pretends to turn it down, and then he's like, "Is that okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's better." And he hasn't actually changed it. It's like a placebo effect.
Yeah.
But hi guys, welcome back to the Sadly Relatable podcast. We missed you. It's been so weird. When we don't film or upload, it's so strange.
Yeah, I feel like my life is like something weird's happening. I feel like I should be like
doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's been like a little break that we've had. Like I think everyone's had like a bit of a Christmas break.
Yeah.
And like everyone's so I think it came at a really good
It
time.
did come at a good time because everyone was just off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was really weird.
It was nice.
But yeah.
This episode is actually coming out
In the
new year.
On the first or the second?
on the second, I think.
I think you're right.
Yeah, but it's coming out in the new year, Nisrin. Don't you think that's mad?
Yeah, so next year this episode's coming out.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, we're not releasing this till next year.
Yeah.
It's on the 2nd, yeah. So it will be the 2nd of January, 10 days before your birthday.
Oh, no.
10 days before A becomes an old man.
Do you know what? This is the first birthday. Like 25, I was like, but it's like 25. It's the right number. 26.
That's mad.
Nah, that's actually depressing. Sorry to all the people that are 26 watching this.
You know why it's mad? Because like I think the perfect age is 23.
Yeah, same.
Like that's the best age you can be.
Well, like, I actually say the same thing. That's so weird.
Yeah,
Do you know why? Because I feel like at 23, you can still be
you're an
figuring
adult,
stuff
but
out.
you're 20. Yeah, exactly. But you're more than 22. 22 is still young. You're an adult, but you're not like old.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you hit 24, you're starting to creep up.
Yeah.
23 is the best age. If you're 23, enjoy it.
That's what I always say as well. Like, and I know this is wrong because I know that at 23, people would ask me, "Oh, what do you do?" And I'm like, do you know, I'm still at home, still thinking. And they're like, "Yeah, it makes sense."
Yeah. Now you're 26. You're
25, 26. I
still
get
at
in an
home.
Uber. They're like, "Oh, so are you married?" No. Oh. Wait, do you have your own place? No, I still live. And they're like, then they just look at me and they're like, and they get in the car. They're like, this guy clearly doesn't know what he's doing. I'm just like, they're like, oh, okay. Like you feel the awkwardness.
You're 3 years older than 23.
Yeah.
Oh.
And do you know what's mad as well? Like I plan to stay at home until like I actually get married and move out. There's no point. Like, I think it's smarter for me to save money. But this is, I know I'm getting to that age when people ask me like, oh, do you live by yourself? Like that's a question now that I have to answer, and it's a bit awkward. I'm like, no, I still live at home.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, to be honest with you. Especially in this life, paying rent and bills is just so expensive, so unnecessary. Like if you're not going to do it, if you don't need to do it, there's no point doing it. Like I chose to move out because I wanted to experience it before I got married.
Yeah.
And I just wanted that experience. But I learned that it's literally no point.
Yeah.
You're literally spending money for no reason.
But don't you think it's funny, yeah? And I don't want to offend anyone, but our cultures are so different to like English culture or like other cultures. So like
when
for
they're
us,
18, they're like, get out.
Yeah, we want like everyone to live, like your parents will want you to stay as long as possible until you get married. Stay home, save us. You don't have to pay for anything, do anything. When you turn 5 in an English household, all right, where's the rent?
That's
you know what I mean? Like, I feel bad for them, I swear.
You know why I don't agree with parents asking for their kids for rent? Because
wait, firstly, this preference, obviously some people need help.
Yeah,
and
no, I'm not saying that.
So this is excluding, like, I think there's genuinely parents out there that can afford it, but they just want their...
Yeah, I'm talking about the parents that have like 200-300 grand saved. They own the house.
Yeah.
They don't...
Yeah, they own the house and they're asking for rent.
They own the house, the mortgage paid off, all of that, and then they ask their kids for rent. I think that's weird, and I'll tell you why. Like, obviously some circumstances completely understandable, but the reason I find it weird is because like, if my mum turned around to me and was like, you have to pay me rent now, you're 18, I would literally say to her, I didn't ask to be born. Like, you're the one that made me come into this world, so now you have to suffer the consequences.
Yeah, I would just move out. I'd be like, how am I going to give you the money?
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm cutting out my parents, but I'm just got to pay someone else.
That's true. But then again, they don't usually charge them full rent. They say like £300-400 a month.
I kind of also understand the idea of let's teach them some life valuable lessons.
You know what
they're
really
gonna have to get used to paying rent at some point. Let's do that now. But the only thing that I don't like about that is, why don't you let them save and prepare for when they have to pay rent?
No, you know what I would do?
Unless,
wait. What I would do, which I saw women on TikTok, is she would ask her daughter for rent, and then she'd just save it for her.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
So that's what I would do.
Because you're teaching them a lesson at the same time,
and then they've got money for when they want to move out.
Here you go. That's sick.
That's what I would do. I wouldn't make it a lot. If they're like, if it's a woman, I wouldn't really, unless she's working. I'd be like, look, give me
No, I'm joking.
If it was a girl, I'd be like, yeah, if you're working, maybe give me £100 a month, and then I save it away for you. If it's a boy and he's working, I'd say to him, like, look, like maybe at the age of 20, 19, I'd be like, start giving me money, maybe £200-300 a month, just to teach him about life. And then at the end, whenever he wants to move out, get married, I would just give him all that money.
That's such a smart thing. I want to do that.
Inshallah.
I was just cutting out making them pay rent, but now I'm like, I want to do that.
Yeah, no, but you know, it's helping, it's teaching them and helping.
But imagine if like the whole time you're making the payment and they start resenting you. They're like, my parents, I hate them. And then they eventually go to leave and you just got all this money. Here you go. And they're like, the bad stuff I've said about you to everyone.
Yeah. Nah, but I would I don't know, would I tell them?
No, because then there's no lesson in it. It's just you're saving their money for them.
Nah, I would tell them, not gonna lie. Imagine they die thinking that you were charging them rent. I would tell them, but I would be strict about it.
I'd tell them, if you're good, you'll get this money back.
Yeah.
I don't know, somehow.
But yeah, 2022.
I know, it's mad, isn't it? Think about the year that we're in this, Rin. I always deep that like years ago we weren't like, it was like a whole new set of people. Like the world.
We said this last time.
Like the world sheds its skin. There's like all new people. Like safety net of 200 years.
Yeah.
There's just all new people. That's mad.
And we don't even know if the next 200 years is going to be new people or the end of the world.
Yeah. Well, I don't care about that because I'm not going to be alive. But what's mad as well... You
never know. What if it's literally tomorrow?
Then it's easier. We all go at the same time. I'm not... No FOMO.
One time...
Do you know what I realised? I actually have really bad FOMO.
Same.
Like, I'll be at an event. Yeah, say we have an event with all my friends and there's big groups of us and everyone's split up doing different things. Whilst I'm chilling at one, like, area or room, I'll be talking and I'm like... Oh, what are they doing in the other room? Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm missing out. And then I'll go to the other room and then I'll just find myself the whole event just popping into different rooms because I don't want to miss out on anything else.
Yeah, that's the same. I have like kind of FOMO, but the opposite of FOMO.
Yeah.
So like, I like Christmas break. I like lockdown because no one else is doing anything.
Yeah, that's what.
So I like to be. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
That's where I got it from. Like, if the whole world was ending, I wouldn't be worried because we're all gonna go together.
Yeah.
But if I knew that like some of us are going and some of us are like lockdown was sick, the first one, because the whole world was shut down.
It was so good. I kind of regret not making the most out of it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Do you know what I mean? As in like fully like banging out content, taking photos, doing, I don't know.
I think I did quite a bit, to be honest. I enjoyed it. Back to my point I was saying as well, because it leads into what I wanted to talk about. It's mad to think. I was like, I tried to hold in a hiccup. It's mad to think of like all the years that have passed and like how much we've developed and like what's normal, what's not normal. And then I was watching a podcast where they spoke about, do you think if you went back to like 1940s, do you think you'd be smarter than everyone there because of everything that we know?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, but like when I thought about the logistics of things, like does like maths change that much, or does certain things?
No,
like,
I'm not talking about
would
maths.
You be smarter than
about,
everyone?
Like, I'm not talking about maths and stuff like that. Not like being smart as in like academically, because there's gonna be people that are smarter than you. But I mean like in terms of just knowing things, just knowing about
where
life.
The world's gonna go.
We know so much because Google.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you were to go back into 1940s
so now
time travel as yourself now, everything that you have in your head now, and
I
you go
would be
back,
smart. You know why?
Yeah, but you don't have your phone.
I would invent TikTok.
Yeah, okay, you'd invent TikTok.
I would invent
But
the
you know what's
iPhone.
funny? They said this on the podcast as well.
But you don't have the resources.
You go back and you go up to someone. All right, guys, I've got an idea for
and you don't know how to do
a mobile phone that you can touch.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, that's good.
How do we do it? Yeah, that is true. No, but that is true actually.
Like, I'm gonna go back and invent this.
Actually,
you couldn't even invent it now.
No, that is
do
true.
Do it now without Google.
You know what? That's funny you say that because I was watching Steve Jobs' the launch of the iPhone.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I watched it. It's so interesting. It's like an hour long. I don't know why I was watching it, honestly. And he's literally just like, basically everyone's got their like old, like Motorola's and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he's showing the phone, and he's explaining the iPhone. He's like, yeah, so it doesn't have a keypad. And then when he he goes, but the way you unlock the phone is you swipe, and the whole crowd goes, whoa.
No, I want to see that.
Watch it, it's so good.
That's so
the first launch of the iPhone, he teaches things about the iPhone. Everyone in the crowd is like, oh my God. It's the first ever, like, it's so fun.
I wish I experienced that moment in real life.
Yeah.
Because that must have been one of the most like, imagine someone's like this is a new invention.
Yeah.
Oh my, like we'd all be like, oh my God.
It was really interesting, I'm not gonna lie. You guys should watch it. I think just type in like Steve Jobs iPhone launch.
Yeah, I want to watch that. But we're talking like inventions where it's like ridiculously changing our lives.
Not just a little bit.
Like obviously there's Teslas and Tesla, or the car drives itself, and it's like, oh, that's cool. Like, but we kind of understand the technology that got us to that point.
Exactly.
But I feel like that technology in that area, there was like a fork in the road. Like it was just going to split and go completely different to what it was.
It's funny because he was typing with one finger as well.
Yeah.
And he was like, like, I don't like the fact that there was hard buttons there 24/7, even when you don't need them.
Yeah.
And then he was showing like how to text, the music out. Everyone was just like in the crowd, like, oh my God.
Because that was such a change.
Yeah.
Like we're going from, this is exactly what we know and the only way we know how to contact people, do things. And now we have...
like a little laptop.
Like just a glass
that
we move.
Not gonna lie, the iPhones are pretty good, but... Oh yeah, wait. Speaking of iPhones,
go on then.
Guys, I don't know if you've noticed my little case. Guys, sorry, we had some technical difficulties. I was basically showing you guys my phone case. So Ayub hasn't got his and doesn't want to use his because it's more of like a sentiment.
Mine is memorabilia. I want like in 10 years, wherever we take this podcast, to have it sealed up in the package that came.
Even if when like the podcast isn't here and
hey, don't say that.
No, but like
look at you're like 10 years. Relax, it is gonna be here, whether you're on it or not. G. Anyway, yes.
Wait, I want to show I've got their Instagram here. It's like Okay, got it. So this case was made for us by a very like loyal viewer that I have seen like watching from. I'm pretty sure from the beginning. Yeah. And their Instagram is similar.uk. We're gonna put it on the screen here. They do customized phone cases. And by the way, guys, they didn't ask us to do this.
Yeah. That was literally just gifted.
It was gifted, and it was like, look, you don't need to post about it. I just really wanted to make it because I love the podcast.
They're so sick.
It
the
says,
quality is really nice as well.
Where can I find you? And then it says, you can find me crying on my pillow. And you know what's mad? The quality is really good.
Yeah.
Like, they've done such a sick job. The phones, like, their phone case is really good quality. Like, it's one of those hard ones, so it's not, like, easy to come off.
Yeah.
But, guys, they do customized phone cases. Their Instagram's really nice. Check them out. We'll put it on the screen. And thank you, guys. Wallah, we appreciate you so much. Like, we were so gassed.
I was gassed when I saw it. When I saw mine, I was like, I'm not putting this on my phone.
Yeah.
I'm literally keeping it, and it's going to go somewhere on like a display, and I want to keep it forever.
Yeah, because it's very sentimental. Means a lot to us. But yeah.
Anyway, what were we talking about? We're talking about
iPhones.
When you pick up the phone. What was he saying?
You should just watch it and then like come to me in it because it's really interesting. If you guys want to watch it, go just type in like Steve Jobs launch of the iPhone. It's like an hour long. I skipped through some bits I didn't find interesting, but make sure you like when he first starts speaking about it, make sure you watch that part when he like shows how to unlock and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's weird. It's mad because do you think there's going to be anything...
How many megapixels does this iPhone have? Because he was like, and it has like 4 megapixels.
No, it'll be way more than that now.
Yeah, he was like, and it has 4 megapixels. Everyone was like, wow.
Do you think there's ever going to be anything else that different that's going to come in our lifetime?
Do you think we're going to experience flying cars?
No,
I don't think we will.
But do you think there's anything that's going to be like majorly different in our lifetime where they're like, and now we have this, and we're all like, what?
I was really shocked. One thing that done that to me is 3D printers.
Yeah.
I was freaking shocked at that.
Well, the fact that something can like print out in 3D.
To be fair, when I first thought it was 3D printers, I thought like you could make a microwave.
You can.
No, you can't. Not like a working microwave.
Oh, no. You thought you could literally 3D print like this whole microphone.
Yeah.
To every little bit that works and you just plug it in.
That's what I thought. But to be fair, that's still very
I
weird.
think it will get to that point. There's something in me that I believe that it might be able to get to a point where they can like slowly create it.
It's so weird that someone has touched this and made it.
And it came from somewhere.
Yeah.
And they had to like put it together. It's weird if you think about everything.
How do they know to put this on top of here and to make this out of this?
Oh, yeah.
And do you know what I mean?
That's easy.
Oh, sorry, do it then.
Deep this.
I want to fart.
No, everything.
I'm going to fart.
No, Nisrin, listen.
Please.
Just listen. Everything that we have on us, around us, has been made and touched by another human.
What the hell?
Think about it.
Skank.
But just think about everything, every item of clothing you have, the table, everything.
Oh, don't. That's giving me anxiety
Everything's
now.
been touched by different people around the world, and we're just sitting here on a podcast talking. That's a bit scary.
Who's touched this?
Yeah, some random...
Steve Jobs might have touched this iPhone.
What, you think he goes in there and touches everything? I bless this phone.
You never know.
This phone.
But yeah, I've never really been like a material person in terms of... I spoke about this in my live. I don't know if I spoke about it on a podcast, did I?
Well, definitely
Where
did.
I was explaining, I've done it on my live, so a lot of you guys might know what I'm about to say now, but I don't really care about like the new iPhone launches and having the newest laptop. I've never cared about that. And another thing I can't do, and I spoke about it in my live, and I said I think it's because of like childhood trauma. And I don't know if you remember when I was younger, Mum would always try to spend money on me, and I'd be like, no, because I'd be worried.
So yeah, what happened with us is the way we kind of come up. We didn't. From a young age, we didn't really have much. Like we grew up not having anything. Struggling with money. I remember one time I went to school. Like I didn't want to go into school because my shoes had like a hole in them, and I was embarrassed. And then I didn't go to school until Mum got me. Obviously, she had enough to go and get it. It's just she wasn't busy that day, and do you know what I mean? We had to like wait. And it was just like we struggled with money. We lived in a women's refuge. We've done all these different things. So that's all you kind of knew. And then when things started getting better for us, and Mum started being able to do more for us and look after us and get us things that we liked, and especially because she could never do it before and she didn't have it. As soon as she was able to do it, she spoiled us in like a good way though. It was like, I want to give you everything you have, everything you never had. So we got a lot of things, and I just remember initially whenever Mum would take us like shopping or clothes shopping, you would never want to get anything. No. Like you didn't want to spend money because you just had this fear of like we weren't gonna have enough again.
My mum even says it now. Like I had a like literally she'd be like, I'm gonna buy you this. Even recently, whenever Mum was like, oh, I want to get you this, I'm like, no, like do not spend your money on me. But it's funny because I can do it.
Give it.
I know you actually were. You were. It's funny because I can do it on someone else easily.
You're weird. You're not like selfish now with your money. You'll spend it on someone else, but you just have a complex of getting yourself stuff.
So here's the thing. I mentioned how I spent £300 on clothes, and someone was like, "Oh, but you just said you spent £300 on clothes." But to me, those clothes is first of all, it's a must, it's a need, and also the items are like £20 each, £30.
You're talking about buying yourself something nice. That it costs one thing that costs over like £400. You haven't really never done that.
I don't do designer. I don't do any designer. I don't do expensive things. Like my car's not expensive. It's because I genuinely get anxiety. Like the other day, I really wanted the Balenciaga triple S's, and I swear I was about to check out, and wallah, my anxiety told me no.
Aww.
But I can easily...
All right, we get it. I can easily get 10 of those.
No, I'm going to say I can easily drop, like, money on someone else.
Charlotte
no,
Tilbury.
That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say on someone else.
Oh, okay,
you idiot. I'm not trying to say, their money. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I could easily drop, like, £1,000 on one item for someone else.
Yeah.
But for myself...
Without, like, being anxious about it.
Yeah, not at all. But for myself, I'll be like, I can't spend £400
That's
on
good,
that.
though.
It's not good. I have anxiety.
It's not good in the sense of for yourself, but I mean, at least it hasn't made you a selfish person with money.
Oh, yeah.
And I think, I'm not going to lie to you, we spoke about this before, I really hate people like that.
It's so icky.
You know the people that are just like, can I get that £1 back?
Yeah, like you had a sip of my orange juice, and I'm going to need 49 pence, please. You can just PayPal me it. Yeah, no, I hate stuff like that.
And I understand, like, the only reason I don't like it is because I know myself. Even if I was broke, I wouldn't ask someone to give me a £5 back. I'd be like, do you know what? Keep it.
Here's the thing,
if I lend you money, take it.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a huge amount.
If it's a big, I think if it's more than £300, you can ask for it back. Or like, let's say I asked you, Ayub, can you like give me £300?
Yeah.
And then I would want to give it back to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because it's like that's like a large
But the difference is, for example.
But if it's like £100,
you still owe me £100 that I'll never ask for, except for on this podcast when I hit it. Anyway, no, I'm joking. Wallah, it's calm.
How the fuck do you know that then? I probably owe you way more.
You
know what's funny?
It's calm.
You know what's funny? He gave it to me, and then I was like, "Oh, do you want it back?" And he was like, "No, it's fine." But I'll
so you just like took it?
No, you said it was fine.
No, you heard it here first. Thief. No, I'm joking. This is what I'm like. This is my mentality that I always keep.
I think I owe you way more than 100.
Yeah, it's calm.
I probably owe you like 120 pence. No, I'm joking.
Listen, I think my mentality is this. Sorry. If you borrow for something from me or I buy you something, more time I don't care. Like, keep it. I'll never go up to someone and ask it for it back. It's from my heart.
Okay, what if I borrowed £400?
Yeah.
Would you expect that back?
If I needed it,
no, even if you didn't need it.
If I didn't need it, then probably not. I'm not.
Let's say you just like it was just affecting your savings. Like you wanted a certain amount saved, but you needed.
I would ask for it back, but maybe in your own time. I wouldn't be like, oh, give it. I would never be on anyone's case.
I hate people. Do not lend money if you're going to be on their case about it 24/7, unless you said to them, look, I don't have money. I don't have money, but I need it for this thing here. Then don't be on their case.
But also, it goes both ways. This is why I never borrow money off anyone.
I will never
borrow money off anyone. Inshallah, I never have to, because I don't ever want to be that person where I've taken money off someone and they're waiting for it, or I give them, because it can ruin relationships. And even, for example, when I'm around people, my friends, or even new people, and we're out, someone pays for something, someone does something, I'm very adamant on, let me pay you back, send me your details, let me do it now, send it. Even if I'm the type of person that when I've paid for you a few times,
I'm like that,
I don't care. I'd never want that person to have a little feeling in their heart like, oh, this guy
or like
took my money. Or
you know, apparently when you die, like your family have to pay off your debts for you.
Yeah.
So like that's why you should try to actually pay people back.
Yeah, that's true. That's mad. That's mad. Yeah, that's true.
I've got a friend, right? Her ex literally.
Is that 100% true?
That's what I've heard.
We might be wrong.
I could be wrong, but that's what I heard. Fucking
you got a friend?
So I've got a friend,
what the
right?
hell was that?
No, I'm joking.
I was like, what?
I've got a friend, right? And her ex, because they're speaking about money. Her ex, by the way, I ask her before I speak about these things.
Yeah.
Not this thing here, but I know she won't mind, because I asked her yesterday, can I speak about this on a podcast? She was like, yeah. I was like, don't worry, I won't mention your name. She was like, I don't even care if you do mention my name, but I'm not going to just for her. So this thing
Sarah.
here, her ex is like proper evil, and he like would borrow money off of his friends, and then he'd turn around to her and be like, I owe them like thousands. You think they're ever going to get it back? Also, he would borrow like loans off of loan sharks and like, you know, just bank loans. But then one time he made her do it, and he was like, oh, can you just get a loan out for me? I think it must have been like $3,000. And then he gave her back the $3,000, but he didn't think about he didn't pay her back the interest. So now she owes like £10,000 because of him, and they're not even together.
What?
So deep.
I'm sorry, this is one piece of advice I want to give girls out there. If a man ever comes to you and you're just in a talking stage, you're not even married or anything, and asks you to take a loan out, don't do it.
Even
please.
if you've been with him for 2 years.
Yeah, I don't care. That's the dumbest thing you could ever do in your life. Don't imagine me going up to someone and be like, oh yeah, we're chatting, yeah, don't worry, we're gonna get married one day. Can I get a loan out in your name? No, are you mad? I would never do that. Relax, because at the end of the day, it's your credit, your name, everything that is going to affect you in the future.
Even if my friend asked me to do it, or my family asked me to take out a loan, I wouldn't. I
wouldn't take out a loan on anyone's name other than myself.
No, what do you mean? It's pretty sure it's haram.
No, but you can do like, when I talk about loans as well, I'm talking about like direct debits for financial payments, stuff like that. I would rather pay you the money to go pay it yourself than to put it on my name. Do you know what I mean? So speaking of which, does that make sense? Of what? Speaking of which, I don't know if that makes sense. So basically, the thing I wanted to speak about in the podcast today, which we've never actually spoke about, is toxic siblings. Ooh, okay. Because I feel like we don't ever establish it. What is wrong with me today? That's good. No. Yeah. Does it make sense? We don't ever establish it. No, that don't make sense. Oh, we don't ever
discuss
guys,
it, yeah. I'm sorry, today my brain's not with it. I'm just trying to be very intellectual.
Yeah, we're trying to throw more articulate words out there to sound like we don't
ever discuss this, and we've never like touched base on toxic siblings because we're not in that situation. Like that's not our dynamic. I don't want to draw
you out in front of everyone.
Anyway, but it is our viewers. Some of them may be in that situation.
I think we had that for a while.
What?
But actually, we weren't toxic to each other. We just didn't have a good relationship.
Let me talk to you what I mean by toxic, okay? So this is my friend's story. She's given me permission to speak about this. She even said I could say her name.
Thanks,
I said
Sarah.
no. Thank you, Sarah. So basically, she is in a situation where her brother is like a really big narcissist, and she thinks he's like very mentally unwell, and he's like, he's just horrible. Like let me explain to you. She would always say it to me, and I'd be like, oh yeah, it's probably not that bad. And she's been saying it for the past 4 years, but I was on FaceTime to her yesterday, and the things that she explained started happening, and like he literally hits his mum and calls his mum a slag. What? And he beats her up. She'd always show me like bruises on her face. First of all, he's younger than her. He's like 3-4 years younger than her, and she'd always show me like bruises on her face where she'd had like fights and stuff. She doesn't let him beat her up. She fights him. Trigger warning. She fights him back. You get it?
Said it first.
I know.
Stabs him in his eye. Trigger warning.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. And then he's like, he hits his mum and he calls her a slag and he shouts at her. And I was on FaceTime to her, and he literally turned around to her and because she didn't order his Uber in time, and he must have turned around to her and he was like, oh, I hope you die. this is so bad. He was like, oh, I hope you die, you dog, you little slat. And he's like, really? So I explained to her, I was like, look, I genuinely
What
don't.
does
I
the
don't
dad
think
do?
he just, I don't know. They've tried to do certain things.
I'm sorry, I don't condone like hitting your child. But
No,
if I had
even
a
if he
son,
even if he done
if
that,
I had, I'm telling you now, if I had a son like that,
hey, they've tried everything.
I don't care. I'll beat the crap out of him every single day.
Okay, when someone's mentally unwell and they're a narcissist, he basically thinks he's stronger and better than everyone. Like that's his brain.
Then kick him out the house.
He's not gonna. Yeah, but
maybe take him to a mental asylum.
Right?
Why is he putting his hand on his mum?
Let me explain
That's
to you why they haven't kicked him out of the house. Because the mum is very protective. She's like,
it's
no,
one
my
of them
son.
ones.
Okay, right, relax.
Yeah, no, it's one of them ones like where they're stuck in the system
Yeah.
of they have too much love. It's the same as like women that get into abusive relationships.
Yeah, exactly.
Where they have too much love and they're like, no, he doesn't mean it. Like, it's just that's a tricky
my
situation.
friend, she's so
Why do you look
depressed.
at me like he's about to
Because
say
I was like,
something
okay,
crazy?
don't cuss out the mom. No, my friend who's actually in, like, she's literally, her mental health's deteriorating, like, because it's just so sad to see. Like, honestly, it's so sad to witness, and she can't do anything about it.
What can you do? Like, when you...
That's why I'm speaking about it now, because I want to know what your opinion would be.
All right, so my opinion...
No, advice for her. Don't say what you do if it was your family.
No. So,
by the way, wait, let me give you more context. So she literally begs for him to go to the hospital. She begs for them to kick him out. She literally like wants him out. She wants him gone. He literally just beats them all up, like all of them. Swears at them. Smokes weed. Doesn't care. Like,
okay, so first, I think you all need protective gear. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I said to her,
just get like a riot shield in your house.
You know, be careful.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing. This is quite a deep situation.
I said to her, be careful, because like there's people that end up
Lock your
killing their
doors,
family, and like, do you know what I mean?
I'd get a lock on every single door. But anyway, let me get into what I was saying.
He breaks them down. I told her to. He breaks down the door.
I wouldn't live there. If he's not leaving, I'd leave. I'd be like, okay, bye. But anyway, this is my point. I was saying I'd beat him up every single day. But when I think about it deeply, that's me thinking of like beating up someone who just...
mentally
rude.
unwell.
Not mentally unwell. So I'd only beat someone up who's not mentally unwell and they're like that.
But
when I
he's got
think
an
about
issue.
it and they've actually got an issue, that's not the way to go about it. And
of
that was me
course.
talking out of like, when I heard that he hit his mum, I don't know, I just got that anger in me straight away. Because I don't like the idea of
But he
people
hits her
doing
like
that.
every day, his mum.
You just call the police on him. That's what I'd do.
No, they do. The police don't do anything. They've tried, and then the mum's like...
So what can you do? There's nothing else you can do.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked for your advice.
I don't know. I'd pray to Allah. That's the first thing I'd do. And then what can you do? If he does not seek help himself, you lot are just going to have to get rid of him somehow. I know he's your brother.
The mum doesn't want to. No, she does. She does. The mum doesn't want to. She's like, my son. Here's the thing that me and my friend are worried about, yeah? Let's say 10 years from now, when he's a grown-ass man and he, like, convinces a woman to marry him and he's ruining her life. That's what my friend's so sad about. She's like, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if he goes and marries someone and ruins their life and does this to them.
Well, there's nothing you can do. Especially if I think the mum is the problem. I'm sorry.
Ayub.
No, I'm being serious. Not because she's doing anything wrong. She just got in a position where she's got too much emotions. The mum is the problem because she's stopping any type of thing that's gonna change that situation.
Yeah, like she's not. But it's because it's out of love.
Yeah, obviously it's out of love. But that is the problem. Because if she's saying no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to send him away to do this. Then you're just accepting that this is him.
But I
and
said that to my friend, and she said to me, it's literally like the toxic people who are in relationships.
Yeah.
She said it's like you can't explain it to them until they realize themselves.
Yeah.
So she's basically in a toxic relationship with her son.
So she's
like,
just,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so she's just, there's nothing you can do about that until they see it themselves, and sometimes they don't, which is sad.
Just make dua for them. Guys, please make dua that it gets resolved and the mother's like able to have the strength to like understand that he needs help. But I just feel so bad for my friend because like you don't understand, her mental health's deteriorating so bad because of it. Every day she's like crying, he's like beating her up. She doesn't like seeing her mum get hit and called a slag, and that's why she gets involved, and then he just comes and does it to her as well.
Do you know what's a bit sad as well? Imagine like giving birth to someone and then they treat you like that. That's a bit sad.
Yeah, that is very sad.
That's so depressing.
But his excuse
There's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people like...
You know what his excuse is?
What?
His excuse is like, oh, well, when I was younger, my mum used to hit me. But my friend was telling me like she never used to hit him like that. She used to be like, do you know what I mean? Like, stop being naughty.
You know when you're a kid and you're like, I'm going to get you back for that one day.
I'm going to get you
hold
back.
on to it.
Yeah.
I don't even feel normal making jokes about this. I'm a bit sad about the situation.
I know, it's so sad. Wallah, I was like, how? And I can't do anything to help her. I felt so bad on FaceTime. I was like, how do I help her? I can't. There's nothing I can do. And I was trying to give advice. And every time I'd give advice, she would say to me, we've done that. We've tried that. I done this. Do you know what I mean? So she's tried everything.
Maybe someone might know something. I don't know. Someone... I can't even speak.
Someone
Some of it, one of our viewers, I don't know if you lot have experienced anything like this. Maybe you have, maybe you've gotten out of that situation. What advice?
Comment down below or DM us any advice you would give, and I'll send it to my friend.
Yeah, because as much as we like joke around to keep things lighthearted, it is a serious situation.
It's very sad.
It's sad to hear like someone stuck in that loop, especially when the people don't want to help themselves.
Yeah,
that's the worst bit.
The thing is though, he started off as him was a young guy, and he was like young and like what 15, 16.
So what happens when he hits 25 and he's a grown ass adult?
That's what we're worried about.
And he's hitting people, and it's not just hit now. They're like significantly.
My friend was like literally like psychopaths or whatever, or narcissists. They either end up dead or in prison. And she was like, I don't want that to happen, but that's what is, if he's left untreated, that's essentially what's going to happen.
It's definitely a mental health issue.
Yeah,
as well.
that's what I said. I said he's not evil. He's not being just a twat. I was trying not to swear. He's not being just a prick. I think it's genuine mental health issues that need like actual therapy. Yeah. Especially while he's like semi-young.
That's sad.
If you guys have any advice for us, and I know like a lot of people have experience like toxicity in their sibling relationships, and I know probably a lot of people that watch us.
I think what's mad. I don't think it was gonna be that deep, because I think about our relationship when we were younger. It's weird because people are now like, you don't have the best relationship, and I think our relationship has gotten really good. Like I'm so happy with where it is, alhamdulillah. But like how we were when we were younger was so different.
Yeah, but all kids are like that.
Yeah, I know, but I never actually hated you, but I was just so like, I had so much like, you were bad, and I know I would react bad as well, but it was such a headache.
I was just a family disappointment.
Do you know what it was? I remember what I wish the situation was. We have a younger brother called Semi, and I used to wish that Semi was the one that was closer to my age, and you were the younger one, because what made it hard about me and you is there was no authority, whereas you know how normally like you're the younger sister, you have an older brother, there's a level of respect. Because we're so close in age. Yeah, there's a level of respect you have for your elder, but you never saw me like that. It's like we're basically the same age, and we had the same kind of friendship groups. We went to school, college, and it was like I can't say any like.
And also I'm the sort of person that when you tell me to do something, my brain like shuts down and goes, shutdown mode, do the opposite.
Yeah, literally.
Go crazy. And I'm like, and I'll do the opposite of what I'm being told to do, which is wrong. And I do need to
You're
seek
better
therapy.
now. You're a lot better now.
No, I'm a lot better now, but still I do need therapy for a lot of things in my life.
Do you know what I like about our relationship now is back then when an argument would start, it will just literally anything kick it off and they say we're both going at each other. Like, blah, blah, blah. Now it will go off for like a minute or two, and then you will walk out, I'll walk out, and I'll just whatever I've said.
But we don't really argue. MashaAllah, Allahumma barik. Please, may Allah keep it that way. Ameen.
Ameen. But I'm saying now and then.
Say Ameen right now.
Now and then we'll have like a little thing, but I can just in my head I know that we'll get through it. So I'm just like, all right, just turn it off. Don't let it affect how you are, and just go back, and then we can just act like nothing ever happened. Do you know what I mean? Whereas before it was so much harder to do that.
Yeah, but that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, thank God we changed when we grew up.
Yeah.
You changed. No, I'm joking.
You changed as well, because I had to communicate certain stuff to you.
Yeah. And
explain to you what I don't like about your behaviour. And then you changed.
Teacher, you and your behaviour, sort it out right now.
I realised that episode we done with Waleed, I watched it back and oh my God, was I being a little brat?
Yeah, you were in the middle, sulky.
No, but that's because, you know what, I look like such a brat. I'm surprised no one commented that, because I was waiting for it. I was like, but I was having a bad day, and also I didn't.
Oh, you're always having a bad day.
I was getting spoken over a lot. Shut up. I was getting spoken over a lot, and it was frustrating me. I was like, why am I here? Why am I here? Because also, another thing that really annoyed me is you two were making eye contact, and no one was making eye contact with me ever. So I was in the middle, and I'm trying to look, and all I see is I feel like I'm like a fly on the wall.
Yeah. And because first of all, he lives with you. He speaks to you. Speaks to you all the time. Me and you speak anyway. Me and him, we speak when we see each other and stuff like that, or sometimes we'll text.
So then why was I there?
So during a podcast, it was like we're having this deep conversation. It was interesting. I don't know. I feel like me and him have a good conversation.
So then why was I there?
Yeah, one day you won't be. No, I'm joking.
Astaghfirullah. Yeah, but yeah,
Mad.
It's really sad though, because on our first episode, me and Waleed were like looking at each other like this, and then literally like 4 or 5 months in, we're like, yeah, can you stop interrupting me, please?
No, that's not true, because there were loads of people like watching. I made a real good point whilst you lot were doing the water thing. It was so annoying. I was like, I was in my zone. I was like giving advice, saying this and that, and everyone was like, we couldn't even pay attention to what he was saying because you two were drinking water together. Blah, 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 blah.
That bit was funny though.
Useless.
Breaking my heart, yeah. Something that is really depressing is we just done like 30 minutes extra on that podcast, and the memory card ran out of battery. Did you sort it out though?
The memory card ran out of battery.
The memory card ran out of storage.
No, yeah, because basically I had a shoot on there that I did that I totally forgot to erase, and but we still got a good chunk of the episodes. So it's okay.
But it was gonna be like an extra 30 minutes,
yeah,
and it was so good.
It was so nice. We're basically like bigging up Nishma's friends and how good they are and like how good of people they are as well. But
it's fun. We'll do it next time.
Out. So right now we're gonna jump into the cool segment. Woo, 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 woo,
I'm excited for this. We're gonna do 2 today.
Yeah, I'm gassed because we missed the cool segment last time.
Yeah, we did. We'll do 2 today.
That's sad.
Right, get your phone ready.
Just breathe heavy. Yeah, let me do it.
That's scary, poor girl.
Hello?
Hi.
Skinner.
Hi.
Skinner.
Yeah.
Alright, bye.
Wait,
No, it's not. I'm taking it. It's Nisrin. Hello?
Hello. It's Nisrin, it's Ayub, you're on Sadly Relatable.
Oh my god. No way.
Yes.
Oh my god, I thought it was my little sister from upstairs pranking me.
Oh, you were just not entertained at all.
I could just see a
my little
straight...
sister.
Yeah, she just had a straight face. She's like, Sakina. Okay, bye.
Because I was so done with her, that's why.
That was so
cute.
funny though.
You could tell you're just like, oh, again.
Oh my god.
Hi Layla, how are you?
Sorry?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good, alhamdulillah. Basically, we just thought we'd ring you because I was going through the DMs and then I saw that you sent a really
Wait,
nice...
I can't really hear you, Nesreen.
Oh, this is really weird. Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just going through our DMs and then I saw you sent a really, really nice message. So I was like, let's ring her, let's say thank you, let's tell her we love her and that we appreciate you. And yeah, we really do appreciate you.
No, your podcast is so amazing.
Oh,
it's
thank
the
you.
only thing I watch on YouTube.
Oh,
Really?
that's so
Do you
nice.
watch every episode?
Yeah, I've watched every episode since the start.
Oh, we're so lucky because we ring people that have watched every episode, or they're just saying that. I don't know.
What happened in episode
No, I
5?
watched it from the
5 minutes in.
I came across you guys on TikTok.
Oh, really? See, we need to start
Yeah.
posting more TikToks.
Yeah,
And you know what? I don't really watch YouTube as well because I'm so used to the 30-second videos on TikTok.
Yeah, no one watches YouTube anymore.
Yeah, it's just so long. But with you guys, I can watch the whole 50-minute. I'm like, why is it not longer?
Oh, thank you so much.
We appreciate you, thank
No,
you.
it's okay.
We actually appreciate you a lot, Wallah. Thank you
Are you
for supporting.
Moroccan? You sound Moroccan.
No, I'm Algerian, half
Oh,
Algerian.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
that makes sense.
And what's the other half?
But yeah, your podcast is really entertaining and funny.
Oh,
thank you so
We
much.
appreciate you,
It
Wallah.
really helps this younger generation as well because,
Oh.
like, you know, I add my younger brother to watch you guys so much because, like, Ayub, you're the type of man every little boy should have in their lives, especially if their father figure is not like present.
Yeah,
That's so
definitely.
nice.
That is so nice.
Why am I going to cry? It got me
Your
emotional.
mentality towards women is so healthy and it really helps other women out there to like not settle for less, like Nisrin always says.
Oh, that is so
so nice.
To
cute.
not excuse men's behaviour, do you get what I'm saying? Everyone excuses them, but when you get men like you, you're like, okay, you can't excuse them.
Oh,
know
do you know
what it
what, Wallah? I think that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Thank you so much.
I always say that I want my son to be like Ayub because he's such a good man. MashaAllah.
Yeah, no, honestly.
Yeah, thank you. That was so cute. You're gonna make us cry. Okay, now you can say something nice about me. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, I feel like I want to speak to you more.
Recently, you haven't been really going live on TikTok. And I keep going, and I'm like, when is she going to go live? I'm so.
I went live yesterday, I think.
Yeah, you did. You went live yesterday after a long time. Yeah.
I'm gonna message you after this because I don't know. I just feel you're really nice. I like you. Oh yeah, I'll reply to the message that you sent. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's so
that
nice
was so
speaking
nice.
to you.
You too.
Yeah, we appreciate
Layla,
you.
take care. You're in our dot as always.
Yeah, Layla, that was so nice of you as well.
You guys are mine too as well.
Thank you for supporting us.
And I'll make that for your mum as well.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Alright,
Layla.
take
Take
care, Layla.
care.
Bye.
Bye.
How do we
so
get?
nice.
How do we get these
Well,
people?
I felt myself getting very emotional. I was like, alright, fix up. I can't cry here again. That was so nice.
We
what the hell?
actually have the best
Wallah,
viewers
we're so
in the
like,
whole world.
we're so blessed. Like Allah's actually blessed us with such a beautiful
Alhamdulillah.
people that like view us.
And may Allah grant her
That was
every
so
single
nice.
success in this world and give her happiness
And her family.
and health and just all her dreams come true. I
Ameen,
mean, and the same
ameen.
for you guys. But she's so sweet, man.
Oh, that was so nice.
That was so nice.
I forgot how like these calls really like
Sometimes
lift
when
me
people
up.
say they've watched, I watch every episode, I'm like, maybe they're just saying that. But she was literally like
Yeah.
quoting things.
Not just
and
that,
saying,
she was nice.
she was so lovely, man. May Allah
And-
bless her.
I mean, and do you see my joke? It was funny.
I know, but she
What's
didn't,
episode 5?
she didn't hear it.
Someone
Well,
laughed.
but that happened to me. I asked a question and she didn't hear, and I was like, Let's do
Next
another
person.
one.
Oh, that was so cute.
that was so
Let's see
cute.
what's her-
It's funny. She goes to Kana, and then she was like, okay, bye.
Who was it?
Layla, this girl here. Maybe message her after this as well. She's very beautiful.
Oh,
But
that was so nice.
okay, so I have another one.
Yeah, there you go.
But the thing is, though, here's the thing, right? You never know if they actually watch us because.
What, should we start testing them? Do a quiz.
So, what does Nisrin say 30 seconds in?
Yeah. How do we outro the podcast? Because some people probably watch, but they've never seen the
Yeah,
ending.
yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of people that, because sometimes I'll watch a podcast, yeah, and I'll get like, and there's 10 minutes left of the podcast. I'm like, it's coming to an end.
You know what you should
Let's
do,
move on.
Ava? Just got an idea. Sometime next year,
Yeah.
we should just, you know how we gave away AirPods?
Yeah.
We should get like.
Wait, we need to send it off. We've got the AirPods, we've got them,
The
everything.
AirPods have just come.
So
Well,
AirPod
they come
winners-
like ages ago.
Yeah, but we've got them. We're going to send them to you and you're going to get them soon, inshallah.
Yeah. So, do you remember who it was?
Yeah, we've got DMs, we've got everything.
Okay.
We'll just go back to the episode.
I remember who it was because I replied to her.
Yeah.
But I've just done so many giveaways recently. Anyway, so I was going to say we get like 10 AirPods.
Mm-hmm.
And then literally buy like 10 or 5 AirPods, ring people and ask them a question.
And if they get it right, you just want a pair of AirPods, dude.
Let's do that. How fun would that be?
Should we do it now?
Do you want to?
Nah, I feel deep. We'll wait until like people know.
Yeah.
But then now people that don't follow us are gonna be sending us their numbers. We need some AirPods.
Yeah, but
Can we just give away something? I really want to give something away.
I want to give away like a car.
Who wants my car?
You know when you want to do good deeds?
Yeah.
Me.
Well, so we should do. Do you know what we should give away?
What?
A day with us.
Hey, we're not that fucking
No.
special.
I had to check. I had to check myself so quick. No. No. Listen to me. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Kanye West.
That was so bad. That was so bad.
That was so bad.
No, wait.
I know what you mean.
Hear me out.
But-
I know it sounds ridiculous. Wallah, it
You
sounds
mean we
ridiculous.
take them out?
No, yeah, it sounds ridiculous. But I mean, like, how nice would it be if
To
one
go
of
out,
these
take
people that
them
like
out.
come chill with us, not like a day with us. Hey, we're so sit with us, get pictures. I mean, like actually come
Take
chill with
them
us.
out.
We'll go get food. We'll just like they'll see
Yeah,
what it's
yeah.
like. They'll come back here. We chill.
I know, but I feel like
bust
that is
jokes.
so. Imagine someone doesn't want that.
Tell me you're in the. Actually, that sounds so. Should
Hey,
we just cut this out?
No, don't cut it out because I
That
get
sounds
where you're
bad.
coming from. Because you mean like take someone out, take
Yeah,
them to
I
get
didn't mean
food.
like you get.
Yeah, but it's the way you said it. A day with us.
I tried to like make it sound cool.
You went, you know what we should give away? A day with us. I thought he was gonna say a Tesla. A day with me.
Yeah, no.
What you meant is we should take out
Look
one
how
of
many
our
people-
followers.
Yeah, look how many people want to do the meet and greet. So there must be at least one person that would be like, I would love to spend the day with you guys.
Yeah, take them out.
We would just go get food, bust jokes.
Yeah, exactly.
We pay for everything on us. Do you know what I mean?
go like bowling or
The
something.
whole point is not, oh, you get to meet us. It's crazy.
It means to spend time
If anything,
with
they're just going
them.
to see that we're just normal people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, obviously we are.
That's what I'm saying. And then we just chill with them.
What
and
do you mean they're gonna see we normal people? Obviously.
No, because a lot of people, I'm not used to
Hey, you're sitting
Nishan.
followers, get to his head.
No, wallah, when I see people in the street, they scream. No, I'm joking. I have had people come to me and be like, you're that famous person. I'm like, no, I'm not famous.
Yeah. But yeah, that was fun. Let's ring this the next girl. Her name is.
That was so bad.
Unlock your phone, G. Unlock your phone, Kanye West. Kanye Kashar.
Go.
Okay, so her name's Esther.
All right, 1 second. Don't say the number. Let's see.
The only thing is, she said I've been watching you both for a few months now, and honestly loves the podcast, which is really nice. So let's say hey. She's really pretty as well. I pre'd her account.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Is this Esther?
This is Esther, yeah.
So we're just going over your application for the medical procedure you wanted on your forehead.
Is this a prank? Is this
No, it's
sounding
Ayub.
relatable?
It's sadly relatable. Ayub, that was so mean.
No, I don't know what she. I'm not going to. I haven't seen
You
what she
should
looks like.
never speak on a girl's appearance.
No, it was just the first one that came to my head.
Hilarious. Because for a second, I was like, wait, is this actually real? And then when you said, like, the thing on my forehead, I was like, no caller ID as well. So I was like, yeah.
Ayub, that was so mean.
I'm so sorry. The forehead was the first thing that came to my mind. I haven't actually seen what you look like, so don't worry.
Oh, no, that is hilarious. Because I was like, oh my gosh, imagine if it's actually them. Because
She
it's
gets
Thursday.
it.
Yeah,
Wait, so where are you from?
I'm from Ireland.
Oh, I love
that's
it.
so cool.
That's
I'm
it.
from Ireland, but I'm Nigerian Lebanese.
Oh
Oh,
my
what a
god, that is
mix.
such a nice mix.
Oh, thank you. Hi, Nisrin.
Hi, I'm so sorry about that. I was like, oh my god, you can't comment on a girl's appearance. She may have.
That wasn't comment on her appearance. I was just
Oh
making.
gosh, this is so nice. Thanks so much for calling me. Because like, see, when you guys posted it, I was like, you posted it a while ago, and I actually missed the thing on your story.
Yeah.
So when I went onto your Instagram, you couldn't actually write your number.
Yeah,
so
we
I
need
was
to
like,
delete
I'll just
that.
DM. But oh, bless. Thank you guys so much for calling
She's
me.
so
That's so
sweet.
nice.
Thank you. You've got such a sweet voice as well.
Yeah, your accent's so
thank
nice.
you. How are you guys getting on? How's your Thursday going and your week?
We're good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just studying at the moment, but I saw no caller ID. I was like, oh, wait, let me just pick up just in case.
Oh,
that's so cute.
sweet. Yeah, well, the New Year's, are you excited for 2022?
Yeah, I am. Hopefully it'll be a good year for all of us, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah.
Lots
Follow
of
all your
blessings.
dreams. And
Oh, thank you.
We're
And
praying
guys
for you.
Too. I'm so proud of you guys. I've been watching you guys for a while now, and like during exam season, it's definitely something I look forward to watching when I come back from the library and stuff, and during like lockdown and stuff. Like you guys are
Aw.
amazing, and you guys need to stop overthinking. You're hilarious. Like,
Oh, thank you.
thank you
I'm
so
not
much.
funny. I'm like, you guys are hilarious. What are you talking about? Like, whenever I'm cooking, I have you guys on playing in the back. And
That's
most of my
so
friends
cute.
listen as well. And no, you guys are smashing it. I'm really, really happy for you guys.
Thank you
Oh,
so much,
thank you.
Esther. You're in our daughters. We're going to keep you in our daughters. And I really pray that everything you ever want happens for you and that, you know, all your dreams come true.
Amen.
And you're successful in every single thing that you do. And you said you're doing exams. Are you doing exams?
Yeah, I've got my prescribing exam in January, so just trying to get cracking for that.
Well, you know what? Put your head down and I promise you're going to do amazing, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Looking
you're
forward
welcome.
to the new episode coming out.
Well, yeah, you're going to be in it. So shout out to Esther. We really appreciate you and we're praying for you and we hope nothing but success for you in your life and for your family and loved ones too. Thank you so much for your kind words.
Oh, no worries. Oh, you guys actually made my Thursday because my friend I think you called my friend last week, Nadia, and she was like, I forgot to shout you out. I was like, lol, that's hilarious.
Oh my god, that's so random. What small world.
Two people that know each other.
Yeah,
That's
I know,
so cool.
literally. So yeah.
Now
but
you can say to her, they rang me as well.
Yeah, and I'll let her know I actually remembered to say hi, Nadia. So,
Oh, wow, Nadia, she remembered.
yeah. Oh, bless. Thank you guys so much anyway. So what's on the agenda for today? Are you just
Honestly,
filming for the rest of the evening?
We're just filming. We've actually just finished filming almost. And then
Okay.
I'm just going to clean and probably do nothing.
I'm gonna head home and get to editing the episode.
Because we're in London.
Oh,
we're at my
bless.
house.
Oh, bless. Are you guys going to do a meetup soon?
We are. It's coming within the next 2 months.
We keep pushing it,
Okay.
but it's coming.
We keep.
I'll be
Are you?
on the
You don't live in
lookout for
London,
that.
do you?
No, I'm in Edinburgh at the moment for uni. But if you guys do one in London, I definitely will try my best to come down.
Oh, that
Aw.
would be honestly amazing. Like,
What we'll do is we'll make sure we give a lot of advance timing so that
Yeah.
Yeah.
people have time to travel.
That'd be fab. But yeah, thank you guys so much for calling. I don't want to take up your time. I
Aw.
really appreciate it. And yeah, best of luck for the new year ahead. I
Thank
hope
you,
all your guys'
Esther.
dreams come true and everything.
Thank you so
Aw.
much. I pray you have an amazing
we
2020.
appreciate you.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Nisra. And then thank you so much as well, Ayub.
Oh, take care, Esther. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh,
everyone's so
she was
sweet.
so nice.
That was so nice.
Abe, I was like,
Yeah, why are you getting so annoyed about the forehead comment?
you know what it is, right? some people, I don't know her. I don't know whether she was the sort of person.
True.
Imagine she was insecure about it and then you commented on it. Even though you've never seen what she looks like.
Yeah, true.
Like, that's the sort of joke you can make with a guy, but I feel like with women, you have to be so careful.
My apologies, Esther. I will learn from this.
Luckily Esther was like so calm, but imagine a girl.
It's just the first thing that popped into my head, but it's very true, because she might think, what if he saw a picture of me and then he just tried to say something about my forehead?
What if she was insecure about it and she like froze?
Yeah, or like she was insecure about it and she thought I saw it, and that's my opinion.
Yeah. But that's
apologize.
the only reason why I was like.
But thank you so much. If anyone laughed at it, thanks. I'm joking.
We're lucky that Esther's so calm and she was so nice. Okay, guys, so the shout out of the week goes to the beautiful Taj Farid. I think that's how you say it. She said, I love this episode. Thank you guys for this amazing podcast. Me and my sis enjoy it so much. Shout out to you. I'm looking at your picture. You're so beautiful, mashallah. And shout out to your sister as well.
So thank you for supporting us. We appreciate you so much.
We love you, and we appreciate you.
Guys, don't forget to comment anything and you'll have a chance of being on the shout out as well. What?
We forgot.
What?
The post.
We'll do that in the next episode. It's still the start of the year. Do you know what I mean? So we can still do it.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Don't tell them, because now they're going to go.
Yeah. So we have something for the next episode. Don't worry, guys.
Okay, guys. We love you. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, then comment down below.
Yeah. And
comment down below. No, this is what you're going to comment down below.
Forehead.
Make it worse. Comment down below. Comment down below. Lemon. If you made it to the end, comment down below. Lemon. And here's to a good 2020. May all of our dreams come
2022,
true.
2022, relax.
Oh my God. Here's to a good 2022. May all of our dreams come true. May we be healthy and happy.
Here's to a good 2022. May all our dreams come true. You know what to do when I'm chilling with the crew and we're sitting on Relatable, and this is how we do when we on the mic and it's about to come to an end. And you know I'm sitting out here with my friend and her name's Nisrin. Yeah, we get it in. Yeah, we on the mic and we about to really spin. I'm about to win when I rap on the mic and I do it. Anyway, Nisrin, where can I find you?
Me, just straight face, okay? You can find me crying on my pillow. You can find me at It's Nisrin on Instagram and TikTok.
You can find me at Kelo Cash Out on all social media platforms. Don't forget to follow Sadly Relatable Podcast on Instagram and TikTok, guys. We appreciate you lot so much. We love you guys so much, and we hope nothing but the best for you in this new year to come. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, and we will see you next week, inshallah. Peace.
Inshallah. You know when I was staring at you when you were rapping?
Nisrin, you've got this thing that you keep doing that was wrong. You've done it in the last episode as well. Whenever I say peace, you always say bye. And I can't end it without you doing that.
Why?
You say bye really quick. Because that's literally every single episode we've done it, we haven't missed it. And for some reason, you're just changing on us.
You know what it is? Wait, let me just explain.
No, we're doing it. Put your hand down.
Let me explain something. When you were rapping, I was staring at you like this because one of my managers just said, have you posted it? And I just realised I was meant to post something.
No. Okay, peace.
Bye.